2 hours left, Archangel Michael commands, open it immediately. Do not tell anyone, this is only meant for you. A meeting is being arranged to discuss your removal, open it swiftly. My beloved child, this is Archangel Michael speaking, your time is limited, so listen carefully. You are being watched and monitored, not by enemies of the world, but by those who have been engaged in secret conversations, quietly inscribing your name on a list. The truth is, they are planning a removal, not from a place, but from a promise. They intend to take away something destined for you, something divine, something I have personally guarded for a very long time. You have only 2 hours left, yes, just 2 hours, to understand what is being discussed, and why your name is now echoing in rooms where it never belonged before. I was sent here by God, to ensure you realize this is more than just a warning, it is a divine interruption. You were never meant to miss this message, that is why your spirit felt the urgency to open this, because heaven has something urgent to reveal. You are not simply an ordinary soul walking on earth, your name carries heavenly light. It has been whispered in angelic assemblies, it has been inscribed on scrolls that contain divine assignments. Yet here on earth, some people, yes, people close to power, are secretly plotting against you. This message isn't meant to frighten you, no, I am not here to instill fear, I am here to bring fire, holy fire, that dispels darkness, and exposes hidden plans kept in silence. Those plotting do not expect you to be aware. But God commands me to whisper into your heart, open it quickly, don't tell anyone, this is only for you. Because child, you were never meant to be removed, you are meant to rise. And what is happening right now, behind locked doors, in some private room, is an attempt to delay the divine launch God has already approved for you. The angels who watch over you every night, have witnessed the tension growing. You have felt the confusion, you have asked yourself, why does it feel like something significant is happening around me? You were right, it truly is. This explains why you have been seeing repeating numbers, experiencing strange dreams, feeling sudden heaviness in your chest, noticing flickering lights, or hearing unfamiliar names in your thoughts. These occurrences are not random, they are holy signs, heaven has been nudging you to look, to listen, and to open this very message. Subscribe now to this divine channel. If your soul keeps drawing you toward these messages, it is because you were chosen to hear what others miss. Tap the bell icon, so you never ignore a warning again, for these messages do more than speak, they protect. Now listen carefully, someone has been whispering your name, during a meeting with powerful intentions. Yet they do not understand, that your protection does not come from people, it comes from a promise. You are wrapped in light, and God has positioned my sword, between you and every dark decision. Still free will functions on earth, that is why I need you to open your heart and mind now. Because if you do, you can alter the direction, of what they are attempting to set into motion. You will feel it in your bones, this is not just another message, this is your interception. The removal they are planning, targets your position, not a job or a title, it is much larger than that. It concerns your spiritual rank. They aim to pull you away from your timeline, your breakthrough moment, your divine inheritance. But this cannot happen if you remain unaware, that is why heaven urgently says, open it now, don't speak about it, keep it sacred, guard this message. Your awareness alone, begins the reversal. Your eyes are now open, when you know, you cannot be deceived. What was meant to bring you down, is already losing strength, because you have seen this. Someone envies your favor. They cannot explain why events turn in your favor, even when they plot against you. They are trying to remove your name from the list. But they do not realize, the list they are altering, is not the ultimate list. God's list is higher, the heavenly scroll still holds your name at the top. You are still chosen, you are still protected. However, you must not waste time, because in 2 hours, someone will make a critical call, and after that, their agenda will become much harder to stop. I, Archangel Michael, am standing spiritually at your door. I bring this message with divine seriousness. I do not often speak like this, but this is beyond ordinary, this is divine warfare. The reason God allowed this message to reach you, is because you are going to change the outcome. You will stand, pray, and act with vigilance. No one will anticipate it, because you are no longer asleep, you are spiritually awake. You have been dreaming of doors, hearing unfamiliar names. You sensed someone watching you. They were not always watching with evil eyes, some are merely curious about your power, some desire what you carry. But one person in that group, yes, in that very meeting, wants you gone. They want your place. The worst part is, they smile when they see you. You have seen this smile before, something about it always felt off. Your spirit knew, but now you know, and once you know, God moves. Child, repeat after me now. I will not be removed from my divine position, no meeting against me shall succeed. I claim Archangel Michael's protection, I claim heaven's justice, I seal myself in light. That declaration alone shakes things, I can feel it. In the spiritual realm, chains have snapped. The one trying to remove you just got distracted. They will make a mistake now, one that reveals everything. Watch closely, it is coming. You will hear a slip of words, an accidental disclosure, or see guilt overflow from someone. But these are signs, you will feel it in your body, a rush of fire, goosebumps on your skin. That is me, that is heaven confirming, that the tables are turning. You were born for something rare, something so powerful, that heaven assigned angels to walk with you, from the moment of your birth. You were never meant to be ordinary. That is why you have faced strange spiritual battles, your entire life. But this time, it is personal. Because what you are stepping into next, will change your family, your finances, your identity. And this removal plan, it would have crushed you. But it won't, because you are here now, reading this, receiving this, awake. God is proud of you, I say this with tears in angelic eyes. You did not skip this, you did not scroll past. You sensed something calling you, and honored it. That choice alone, opened doors, that have been shut for months. You will see evidence in strange timing, sudden emails, unexpected texts, and conversations that randomly reveal truth. It is not coincidence, it is orchestrated. Child, protect this message, don't share it with those who mock spirituality, don't try to explain it to those who laugh at faith. This is sacred, this is personal, as I said, this is only for you. God will confirm it quietly, intimately, through signs. You will hear your name in unexpected places, you will see someone you were not expecting. You will feel someone trying to reach you in your sleep. Yes, heaven is working overtime now. 2 hours is all you have, not to panic, but to prepare, pray, speak light into your path, and cancel their words before they are spoken. You will not be removed, you will be promoted. You will not be cast aside, you will be seated higher. Their plan is collapsing, because of this moment. Let them talk, let them plot. Because while they whisper about removing you, heaven is preparing to reintroduce you, stronger, brighter, untouchable. Remember, child, Archangel Michael never arrives without purpose. I come when battles are shifting, I come when destiny stands at the door, and right now, it is knocking. If your soul shook while reading this, it is because your spirit already knew. While you slept last night, the enemy made one last attempt to confuse your spirit. They whispered lies into your dreams, trying to cloud your clarity. But your spirit rejected it. You might have awoken feeling heavy, doubting your path, wondering why it feels like forces work against you, even as you do everything right. That was their plan, to cause doubt. Because doubt delays, and delay gives the enemy room to dance. But heaven allows no more delays. The next 2 hours are sacred, not because something bad will happen if you miss it, but because something great, something massive, could slip past, if you do not stay alert. This is your moment to shift what has been slowly falling apart. The people in that meeting may wear fine clothes, carry important titles, or speak with confidence, but they do not carry what you carry. They do not carry divine favor, they do not carry your purpose, and that frustrates them deeply. God says, they envy you, because they cannot replace you. Even if they try to remove you, they cannot become you. That is why they meet and plot. Because what you hold was not given by man, it was breathed into your soul by me. Your presence changes atmospheres, your silence speaks louder than their noise, your heart, so pure and open, frightens them more than any sword ever could. Understand, this is not just a personal attack, it is spiritual, it is ancient, it has been growing for weeks. But today it ends. Archangel Michael have drawn my flaming sword, and placed it over you. Anyone who attempts to move you, without heaven's permission, will encounter divine resistance. You may not see it, but behind the scenes, their words will falter, their plans unravel, and their trust break apart. Because you, yes you, were born to fulfill a purpose, they cannot comprehend. And trying to remove you, only triggers what I call the divine backup. When people attempt to strip you of the throne God gave you, that throne becomes twice as powerful. And that process is beginning now. Though you have felt forgotten, you are about to witness an awakening, unlike any other. Your divine destiny is unfolding. You don't need to chase these signs, they will find you, when the time is right. These moments are not random coincidences, they are divine appointments, carefully arranged, by the hand that holds time itself. When that delayed message comes through, don't dismiss it, as too late or irrelevant. It carries the weight of heaven's timing, and the answer to the prayers you thought were unheard. The stranger who speaks your name is not just a coincidence, this is a messenger, a key, or a catalyst, sent to remind you that your story is still unfolding, in ways you cannot yet see. Dreams that once confused you will now reveal their true meaning. The symbols, the people, the emotions you once couldn't place, will suddenly make sense. Pay close attention to these nocturnal visits, they are whispers from the divine realm, guiding your steps. Those dreams will be filled with clarity and peace, because your spirit is ready to receive what was once hidden. That door opening without your asking, it's a breakthrough, a divine intervention, designed to propel you forward, when your own efforts have been exhausted. It will catch you off guard, but don't shy away from it. Step through with confidence, because heaven is already on the other side, waiting with open arms. This is the season when you will experience what I call miraculous normalcy. Things will begin to fall into place so effortlessly that those around you will notice. The struggles that seemed permanent will start to dissolve. Your peace will no longer be dependent on circumstances, but anchored in something greater. You will wake up with a new energy, a renewed purpose, and a sense of unshakable hope. Remember, the enemy's greatest weapon has always been distraction and doubt. But now those tactics will fail. Your spiritual antenna is heightened, and you will no longer be led astray by lies or deception. You'll have discernment like never before. When falsehood tries to sneak in, your heart will warn you. When opportunity disguises itself as delay, your spirit will see through it. This is the breakthrough of clarity. You may still face challenges, don't be mistaken, because growth often comes through pressure. But these challenges will no longer define you, or hold you captive. They will serve as stepping stones, building your resilience, and refining your faith. You are no longer just surviving, you are being shaped, to thrive, in a higher dimension of your calling. You'll notice a shift in the relationships around you as well. Some who once doubted or dismissed you, will now come seeking answers. Some will try to reconnect, but remember, not every open door is meant for you to walk through again. The wise will discern who is coming with genuine heart, and who carries old agendas. Your circle will tighten, to protect your peace, but your influence will widen, to embrace those who align with your purpose. Spiritually, you'll find yourself drawn deeper into the mystery of God's love. Moments of worship and prayer will feel more intimate, more real. You won't need grand gestures to feel connected, even silence will become a sacred space, where your soul communes with heaven. In those quiet places, you will receive strategies, visions, and confirmations that will guide your every step. Let me remind you again, this is not a coincidence. You've been placed here in this moment, for a divine assignment, that only you can fulfill. The waiting, the silence, the doubts, they were all part of the preparation. Now your breakthrough is near, your too late is actually just in time. Now consider this, the one who once tried to remove you, will soon face the consequences of their actions. Their plan to diminish you is crumbling beneath them. Doors they hoped to open will close. Trust will fracture among their ranks. The peace they sought to steal will return to you multiplied. What they intended for harm will be transformed into your testimony. You are walking out of the shadows and into your destiny's light. And there's more, your gifting, your talents, your unique voice, these will no longer be hidden in the background. They will be showcased, in places you've only dreamed of. Opportunities will come, disguised as challenges, but you will recognize them, and step boldly forward. Your influence will extend, beyond what you can imagine, touching lives, inspiring hope, and igniting change. The spiritual upgrades you've received have not only equipped you to survive, they have positioned you to lead. You will find yourself guiding others, who are still lost in the confusion, offering wisdom, born from your own journey. Your story will become a beacon, for those who feel forgotten or overlooked. You are the proof that God's timing is perfect, and His plans are unstoppable. This next chapter requires courage. It demands that you trust, when the path isn't clear, and hope, when the odds seem stacked against you. But that's exactly why you were preserved. You are stronger than you realize, more capable than you believe, and deeply loved beyond measure. Keep your eyes open, for new doors, new faces, new words of encouragement, that seem to arrive, just when you need them. These are not random gifts, they are direct responses to your faithfulness in the quiet season. The universe is aligning in your favor, the heavens are orchestrating a symphony, where you are the main melody. No matter what you've lost, or what has been taken from you, your destiny remains intact. The promises given to you, before you were born, are still active and unfolding. You've been tested, yes, but you've also been treasured. Your scars are not signs of defeat, but medals of honor, each one telling a story of survival and victory. There will be days when doubt creeps back in, when the noise of the world tries to drown out the voice of your soul. When that happens, return to this message, read it again, speak the declarations, remember who you are, and whose you are. You are a child of the Most High, marked for greatness, and surrounded by angels, who fight on your behalf. The final piece you need to grasp is this: what has been taken from you, was never truly yours to keep. It was a temporary test. Your true inheritance is waiting, held securely, in the realm of the Spirit. And the one who holds it is faithful. The one who called you out of darkness, into His marvelous light, will not fail you now. This is your time to rise, to shine, to step into all that you were created to be. The journey ahead may have twists and turns, but every step will be guided, protected, and blessed. Your faith will become your shield, your hope your armor, and your love, the sword that conquers all. So stand firm in this truth. You are not forgotten, you are not forsaken, you are a masterpiece in motion, crafted by divine hands, and destined for extraordinary things. Your breakthrough is closer than you think, your moment is now, and nothing, not rejection, not betrayal, not delay, can stop what God has written about you. Hold on to that, and move forward with boldness. The best is yet to come. The person who was part of the secret discussion, the one who said nothing while your name was questioned, they're about to face a divine mirror. What they projected in silence, the doubts they entertained in the shadows, will now reflect back on them, with a clarity they cannot escape. The same silence that tried to erase you, will now become the loudest accusation against them. They will see themselves through the eyes of heaven, a mirror they never wanted to look into, revealing their own hidden fears and failures. This is the beginning of their reckoning. Meanwhile, you are being lifted beyond their reach. The chains they hope to place on your destiny are breaking one by one. The weight of their judgments is falling away, as a fresh wind of favor sweeps over your life. That wind will carry whispers of hope, invitations to new opportunities, and moments of divine intervention, that seem almost too perfect to be coincidence. But make no mistake, these moments are handcrafted by the Creator, tailored precisely to your unique journey. This season will also bring unexpected allies. People who once seemed unrelated to your path will step forward as powerful supporters. They will appear at the right time, with the right words, and the right resources. Their arrival will feel like a gift, a surprise blessing, meant to remind you that you are not walking alone. These allies are not accidental, they are part of the divine strategy, to restore and elevate you. Accept their help without hesitation, for heaven often uses others, to build what it has promised. Spiritually, you will notice a shift in your inner voice. It will become clearer, stronger, and more confident. Doubts and fears that once clouded your mind will be replaced by an unshakable knowing. This is your spiritual compass being recalibrated, so you can navigate the next steps with wisdom and courage. When temptation to look back or question the process arises, remember that your heart has already been sealed with the truth of your purpose. Your prayers are no longer whispers into the void, they are declarations, carried on angelic wings. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is no longer a distant hope, it's an approaching reality. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are crumbling under the weight of divine authority. Doors will open that you did not even know existed, leading you into realms of favor and fruitfulness you've only dreamed about. You may feel pressure as you move through this transition, but that pressure is not meant to break you. It is refining you, like gold purified by fire. Every trial you endure now is shaping your character, strengthening your faith, and preparing you to steward the increase coming your way. Remember, diamonds form under pressure, and you are being shaped into a priceless treasure. There will be moments when the enemy attempts one last surge, to distract or dishearten you. When old voices echo doubts, when familiar faces try to pull you back into old narratives, stand firm. Your foundation has been rebuilt on rock, and no storm can shake what God has established. These last attempts are simply signs that your victory is near. The enemy fights hardest when defeat is imminent. On the horizon, you will see your dreams begin to take form in tangible ways. Projects, relationships, and opportunities that seemed stalled will move forward rapidly. You will find doors opening without effort, encounters that seem orchestrated, and blessings that defy explanation. This is the supernatural favor that comes only after faithful endurance. It is the reward for every tear shed, every prayer whispered, and every moment you chose hope over despair. As your influence grows, you will be given a voice in places of significance. Your story will inspire those who are still struggling, and your testimony will ignite hope in weary hearts. You will discover a new level of impact, where your words carry weight, your actions create ripples, and your faith becomes a beacon for many. This is not just personal victory, it is a divine calling, to lead others into their breakthrough as well. Remember that your breakthrough is not just about restoration, it's about transformation. The person you were before the trials is not the person you will be after. You are being transformed into someone stronger, wiser, and more radiant. Your pain has been the soil in which your new life is planted, and soon you will see the harvest, abundance in every area of your life. Even the relationships that hurt you will be redeemed, in ways you never imagined. Some will return with genuine hearts, others will fall away, making space for those who truly belong in your story. Trust this process, trust the divine pruning, that clears away the dead weight, and makes room for new growth. What remains will be more authentic, more aligned with your purpose, and more enduring. Your spiritual gifts will also expand. Doors to deeper revelation and understanding will open. You will begin to perceive things on a higher level, insights that come not from knowledge, but from divine wisdom. Your prayers will be more powerful, your intercession more effective, and your connection to heaven more intimate. This is the elevation of your spiritual authority. At times the journey may still feel uncertain, but that is part of the sacred dance between faith and revelation. Keep pressing forward, with the confidence that God's promises are sure. Your path may not always be clear, but your destination is certain. Heaven has mapped it out, and angels are guiding every step. In the coming days, watch closely for signs of divine confirmation. They may come as coincidences, too perfect to ignore, sudden insights that bring clarity, or encounters that shift your perspective. When you see these signs, stop and acknowledge them with gratitude. They are heaven's way of telling you, keep going, you are on the right path. You are also about to receive new assignments, tasks that align perfectly with your renewed purpose. These assignments will stretch you, challenge you, and push you beyond what you thought possible. But you will be equipped for each one, because the same God who called you is faithful to empower you. Your story is becoming a tapestry of triumph, woven through with threads of grace, courage, and faith. And as you move forward, you will become a living testimony of what happens when someone refuses to be defeated by circumstance or opposition. No matter how difficult the journey has been, know this: every step was necessary. Every setback was part of the setup for your success. Every season of waiting prepared you for this season of unstoppable breakthrough. You are emerging from the wilderness, stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever before. Now is the time to fully embrace your destiny. Stand tall in the truth of who you are. Walk boldly into every opportunity. Speak life over your future. The heavens are aligned on your behalf, and the angels are marching with you. Your breakthrough has been secured. Your victory has been won. And the life you've been dreaming of is ready to be claimed. So go forward with courage, with faith, and with an unshakable peace that defies all understanding. The journey ahead is filled with promise, and you are more than ready to receive it. This is your moment. Your rise is unstoppable. And the best is yet to come. A truth will be shown to them, not by people, but by heaven. When they see it, their heart will shift. They'll reach out, not right away, but at the perfect time. Don't reject them, don't argue, just listen. They were silent, but still part of your divine path. Their shift proves the strength of your spiritual covering. You didn't just stop their plan, you're changing them without trying. Your light is powerful. Not every quiet person is an enemy, some are just afraid of your light, your purpose, and what it reveals in them. That fear is slowly turning into reverence, and soon it will show. And those quiet prayers about your finances, heaven heard. That whisper after seeing your bank account, the silent question no one saw, God did. The answer is yes, provision is coming. Not as a paycheck, but as a connection, a moment, a door that seems random, but is divine. Don't overlook it, it'll seem too easy, that's how you'll know it's God. Stop blaming yourself for what you didn't know. You were doing your best with what you had. You weren't weak, you were faithful. You didn't fail, you grew. Every delay was protection. Now you're ready, now you can be trusted with more. So here's what Archangel Michael asks of you. Cleanse your space, physically and spiritually. Light a candle, pray, play peaceful music. Then write your name down, and declare, this name is not to be removed, this name is chosen, this name is divinely guarded. It may feel strange, but it's not superstition, it's intention, and intention stirs divine movement. You're not just reading a message, you're stepping into your own breakthrough. There's a door, one that's been locked for years. Behind it is a personal dream, a connection you nearly forgot. That door is unlocking, when it opens, it'll feel like peace, like coming home. You won't have to prove your worth, because you've always been worthy, even before the heartbreak and betrayal. Breathe now, release the fear, let go of the doubt, let your soul settle. You're free, free from guilt, from proving, from fear of being replaced. And the best part, you didn't have to fight or beg, you only had to believe, God did the rest. Archangel Michael has watched over you. The plan against you is broken. The timeline has shifted. The light is here. You're stepping into what was always meant for you. Next time you enter a room, remember you're not just a person, you're a promise. And a promise sealed by heaven cannot be removed. Now continue, child. Because your spirit still craves more truth. This isn't entertainment, it's intervention. Quiet your thoughts, open your soul, Archangel Michael speak to awaken your destiny. You've been chosen for divine replacement. While others plotted your removal, heaven prepared your elevation. You're not just replacing their plan, you're rising into what they tried to claim. The seat they wanted, it's yours. The favor they chased, it has your name. This is why your journey was hard. The enemy sensed your rise, before you did. That's why this message reached you, because it's time to move. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally. No more shrinking, no more dimming your voice. You are not here to be tolerated, you are here to transform. And you already are, the shift has begun, light surrounds you, courage is forming, the old shell is cracking, heaven rejoices. And here's the part that will surprise you, the one who tried to remove you, will witness your reward. Your name will be spoken, not in whispers, but in celebration. Your photo, your success, they'll see it. They'll realize they couldn't block what was holy. Your covering was too strong, your calling too rooted, your angels too near. But the beauty, you won't carry bitterness, no revenge. Just peace, just rising. That's who you are now, not a victim, but a vessel of light, of fire, of divine timing. You'll start receiving signs, quiet, strange, but clear. A message from someone you haven't heard from, a word repeated 3 times in one day, a 3 a.m. whisper while the world sleeps. These are not coincidences, they're divine codes, and now you're ready to receive them. You may have been misunderstood, overlooked, replaced by people, but not by God. God doesn't need the loudest voice, just a clean heart. And you still have it, even after the pain, even after the betrayal. That's why you're being trusted with more. Heaven gives influence to the faithful, not just the gifted, and you are trustworthy. You didn't stop believing, even in silence, your faith lived. That's why I'm here. This message is a spiritual exchange. You're trading fear for clarity, doubt for strength, hurt for healing. Now hear one last truth, the real reason for the attacks. Your voice shifts atmospheres, people act differently around you. You walk in and the energy shifts, not because of ego, but because of grace. You weren't made to blend in, you were made to stand out, quietly, powerfully, divinely. Watch how things change after this moment, people, energy, doors, they'll respond differently. You've entered your miracle season, not because of perfection, but because you endured preparation. Now breathe, smile, and whisper to yourself, I'm still standing. That means the enemy failed, you're still chosen, still covered, still rising. Your miracle is already in motion. This is your moment, open it fully, receive it deeply, and never forget what heaven whispered to you today. Amen.